Hi there, thanks for joining me. Let's do our prehab before we get into our run. The first exercise is going to be simply breathing. We want to relax our nervous system before we jump into doing any kind of running that's going to, of course, add to the stress on our nervous system. When we're doing this breath work, just think about a simple inhale, and then if you can, try to exhale for a little bit longer than your inhale. One more, we're gonna inhale, and then as you're exhaling, try to exhale a little bit longer. Nice big exhale as you get ready for that next exercise. Awesome. So now we're gonna start with some ankle rolls, ankle circles, so that we don't roll our ankle. So when we're doing ankle circles, we want to think about making as big of a circle as possible with our big toe. And if this is hard to do in a standing position, you can do it seated as well, so that you're able to not worry about having to balance. We'll go ahead and do the other side. If you can do even just a couple or somewhere between 5 per side per direction, that would be great. Just make sure you're getting through those snap, crackle, and pops so that you can avoid any type of future injury with those ankles. Coming back to the ankles, we're going to do a little bit of inversion and eversion work so that we don't actually accidentally put ourselves in this position when we sprain our ankle. We're going to just do a little bit to load up the tissues and joints and get the ankle moving in advance. So as you'll see here, I'm just slightly pressing into that ankle, not overdoing it, being gentle with it, but going ahead and doing both directions. Okay, next is going to be some hip opening work. Give me 3 good old squats, and then on that 4th squat, give me a half squat as you bring your elbows to your knees. Pry open those hips, press your hands into one another and then towards your chest, and that should help open up your spine as well as your hips. Moving side to side can feel good just to help open up one hip a little bit more than the other. Shake it out, and if you are able to, go ahead and repeat that. Okay, we're gonna do a couple squats, and then we're gonna get ourselves into that half squat. Find our knees, pry our hips open with our elbows. Doesn't that feel nice? Open up those hips, move side to side. And then if you're not able to hold it for too long, feel free once again to stand up and shake it out. The next exercise we're going to get through here is a standing cat-cow. You can also do this on all 4s, but think about one of those days where you might be at the trailhead or hanging out at Sports Basement and you may not really have a yoga mat handy to get on all 4s. You can also do a standing cat-cow. So just trying to warm up our spine for all the load it's about to incur during that run. We want to really inhale on this position and then exhale as we push that air away from us, rounding the spine. Go ahead and shake it out. And the next exercise, I'm moving fast in this video, huh? We're gonna go ahead and extend one leg, keep our backs nice and flat, and reach. Extend and reach, extend and reach. This should feel good on our hamstrings and overall just help us in really opening up our chest as well as we're reaching through that motion. Okay, the one that you love oh so dearly, we're gonna do an inchworm down to a plank, and then we're gonna bring one foot forward and then rotate towards that front foot. This is called the inchworm to a Spiderman lunge. Go ahead and inchworm your way back up, and then that was 1 rep. We're gonna go ahead and repeat that again. Back to a plank, bring that leg forward and rotate. Back to plank, bring the other leg forward and rotate. Give me another inchworm. Awesome, good job. Okay, one more if you can. We're going to get into our plank. Bring that foot forward, rotate. Plank, bring that foot forward and rotate. You can do this 3, 5, 10 times, as many as you feel like you need to warm up. Okay, so moving into the lateral plane of motion, we want to be able to move side to side in preparation for any time we're running, we want to be able to stabilize. And so moving in the side-to-side motion, or also known as, in this case, a lateral lunge, allows us to stabilize. You can do a reach or a rotate, whatever works for you. We're now going to move into the last bit where we just want to get comfortable with swinging our arms and moving our legs as we're getting ready for that run. So go ahead and give me some very light arm swings and then some marching to go with it. Think about the 1, 2, 3, 4 cadence. And then when you're ready, pick that pace up a little bit. Bring those knees high, give me high knees. Try to keep that 1, 2, 3, 4 cadence. And then when you're ready, we're gonna do some butt kicks as well. Think about heel to butt, heel to butt. Last but not least, we're gonna do some very light hops on one leg, and then we're gonna switch legs. Now, if you have some stiff ankles, you may not be ready for this just yet, but give it a try, see how it feels, and guess what, guys? You are ready to go running. Thanks for following along, guys. Once again, my name is Surbi Adora. I am a strength and mobility coach in Marin County, and I work with runners in person and online to help them get stronger and stay pain-free. Connect with me on Instagram or LinkedIn and reach out if you'd like to join my next class. Have a great run.